What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Ghost of Tsushima. Planning on having a little bit of a longer video for you guys right now. Sorry the last one was so short. Duel under autumn leaves.
This is madness. You're not a warrior, just a murdering dog.
That's the spirit. Come on, Sakai. I've been looking forward to this.
I think I'm seeing the snow section that we're getting to in the third act of the game. I mentioned this last video, the plan here for this one, we're gonna complete the Gosaku's armor quest, maybe another side mission, and then next video, hop back into the main story. Excuse me. God damn. I knew I was going to sleep a lot today. I mean, I went to work last night just absolutely exhausted. So I knew I was going to sleep a lot, but god damn, I end up sleeping till about 5 in the afternoon. Oh, shit.
It'll be alive if you had gotten here sooner.
I'm here now.
Damn it. I got stuck against the wall. That one parry that I did, I should have gone in with a strong strike to break his guard. God damn.
It'll be alive if you had gotten here sooner.
I'm here now.
Alright, making some good progress. Love how it goes in slow motion after you deal with kill shot. Alright, well, I'm gonna kind of keep searching the top of the island real quick, or the top of this area or whatever, and look for some more little side activities before we go down and complete the Gosaku armor quest. So I will be back with you guys in a bit. Well, my search for fun activities was in vain. Nothing going on at the top of the map. Now we're back here.
Thank you. Again.
in Akashima, I'm looking for the swordsmith. First things first, I want to try and get an upgrade to my sword.
If your blades need work, let me be of use. Balanced.
There we go.
Sharp and deadly.
Low on iron, but the sword's a little stronger now. My armor's fine. Yeah, let's go see what upgrades I can get to the bow.
Nothing beats a perfect shot.
It's the longbow.
Faultless aim and reach.
There we go. What else can I get upgrades to? Still plenty at the trapper and the armor.
Permit me to refine your armor, my lord.
Tadayori, Ronin. Okay, none of my actual armor that I use. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the Gosaku armor. I'm not sure what it looks like. If it's cool or not. I'm trying to remember where the gift altar is here. So there's one there, plus the... Ah, there it is. Thought it was behind the giant bell.
Lord Sakai.
Oh. Oh, I probably picked up enough supplies to get that last upgrade for my longbow, didn't I?
To your bow. Thank you. Again.
Yeah, might as well.
Tadayori Nagao would envy this bow.
There we go.
Until next time, my lord.
I like the I like the longbow, but you know, it's more of a situational type weapon.
In these times, my lord.
Yeah, he's just got sword kits, vanity stuff, armor dyes, hats.
Go with Kami's protection.
Where the hell is... There he is. Jeez.
I'm happy to offer my services.
Flaming arrows, explosive arrows. Ooh, definitely I want
I
more.
hope it helps.
Hallucinogen darts. I think that's everything I can get there. Alright. Now that that's all done, let's go find the musician. Have him tell us the legend of Gosaku. Oh, look, little frog.
Lord Sakai, please join me. The tale of Gosaku awaits you.
Gosaku? Tell me about him.
Gladly, my lord. 2.5 centuries ago, Tsushima was terrorized by the Red Hand bandits of Akashima. Around this time, a farmer named Gosaku heard the spirit of a dead samurai calling to him. He found the body, still clad in brilliant armor. Overwhelmed by the armor's beauty, Gosaku stole it. Before long, the Red Hand reached Gosaku's home. Knowing the farmers would lose everything if the bandits went unchallenged, Gosaku donned the samurai's armor. The bandits charged. Gosaku's sword arm trembled in fear. He resigned himself to death. But blow after blow glanced off the armor, and Gosaku did not falter. The bewildered bandits staggered back, tripping over their feet. A mysterious sense of calm suffused Gosaku's body and mind. Impressed by Gosaku's bravery, the dead samurai's spirit guided his blade. Before long, Gosaku cut down the final bandit, and the Red Hand were never seen again. Years later, when Gosaku died, the farming families locked the armor away for safekeeping. Each family holds a single key to the lock. Now terror stalks our island again. The farmers of Tsushima claim to have seen Gosaku high on a hill, looking for a mighty warrior to protect our farms once more.
Well, I believe I am that warrior. What do you guys think? Well, I mean, really, I'm just a fat kid sitting in a room, but that's beside the point.
The armor is still locked away.
And now the Mongols are hunting for it, raiding farms across the island in search of the keys.
Which farmsteads hold the keys?
Aoi, Iijima, Kuta, Koshimizu, Ohama, and Yagata. If you find the keys, they say the armor is hidden on a hilltop in Akashima.
The Mongols will never lay hands on it.
Of that, I am certain, my lord.
Yep, well, I already have the keys. Oh, you mean it's on that obvious hilltop that's hiding something? Like you can tell there's something up there.
Mongols got here first. Great samurai!
There we go.
Locked. I should try one of the keys.
Looks like I need to do some platforming. It's always platforming. Oh shit, shit. Yeah, as soon as I... Okay. I mean, I thought I saw a Pillar of Honor or whatever down there, but let's just say that distracted me. Alright, so climb up that, up here, back around. Oh god. Gotta say, guys, I thought you know, the holiday weekend was pretty much over, you know, all the craziness, you know. I thought Monday, you know, with it being the last day, you know, it'd be a little lighter on the workload and everything. That, you know, people would be driving home, leaving the casino and everything, but I was kind of wrong. It was, well, I mean, it wasn't as busy, but holy crap, there was some crazy people. I mean, I had to actually go fill out a finish the slot in a second.
Gosaku's armor. The Mongols will learn its power first.
Excuse me.
Sturdy. Surprisingly light.
I actually kind of like it. Let's see here. Gosaku's armor. Moderate increase to stagger, increase to health. Honestly, the bonuses that we get from the Sakai clan armor, I think is... I mean, even with, you know, well, I mean, obviously it's because the Sakai clan armor has been fully upgraded. Was the Sakai clan armor's clearly been fully upgraded, so of course the bonuses are better. But even then, I think the increase to showdowns and all that stuff, I think that just makes the Sakai clan armor the clear pick. Alright, oh, holy crap, there's apparently a camp up here that I missed. Might as well go do it. What's I talking about? I was talking about, oh, right, the craziness that I had at work. I had a, we had a lady thrown off one of my tables. And, oh my god, it was hilarious. I mean, she got mad that, you know, my floor supervisor, you know, comes over to me, tells me, okay, look, you know, don't let them color, you know, no more coloring up until the end of the shoe. Basically, you know, until it's time for the shuffle of the decks, don't let anyone, you know, color up chips, just because it takes up time. You know, the person had already done it a few times, you know, and it was just taking up time. It slows the game down. It's a whole thing. So she took exception to that, even though my supervisor talked to me and not her. That was pretty funny. But, you know, it took exception to that, started bitching. Eventually she got up and left, came back, started yelling. And, you know, as she's yelling, she's calling my floor supervisor, you know, a bitch. Also using some other colorful language. Let's just say the C word was uttered more than once. So she's doing that. She's yelling at my pit boss. My favorite was when she flips him off. She drops money on the table, going, "Oh, I can color up whenever I goddamn want to." And I so wanted to look at my floor supervisor standing next to me, and tell her, "Well, she can't color that up. That's $75. You know, the chips go $5.25. Then the next denomination is $100." So I just so wanted to say, "Well, she can't." But, you know, I thought better of it. You know, who knew AJ could actually keep his mouth shut? Well, you know, so she's flipping out or whatever. At one point, she actually throws the $50 at me. that she set on the table. That was pretty funny. God damn, I can't get this. I can't get the spear parry. Well, you know, so she throws $50 at me. She's yelling and complaining and everything. You know, her husband keeps trying to come over and get her to stop. She's like, "No, get the cops." You're like, "You want to stand here and get arrested with me? I'm standing up for my rights." And by the way, she's hammered drunk, so I knew this whole thing was gonna happen. You know, this fight was gonna happen eventually. Be it when somebody cuts her off and tells her, you know, that she can't have any more liquor, or it was either going to be that, or, you know, something minuscule like what happened. Oh man, it was funny, you know. So she's flipped people off. She's throwing money at me. She's throwing all this harsh language around, which a lot of people don't understand. Not allowed in the casinos. You know, even if you're just saying the F word, no, you're not allowed to do that. And everybody's like, "Well, that's dumb because this is a place for adults." And I thought, blah blah blah. Well, yeah, but you know, it puts a lot of people off. We're trying to run a business, you know. And I get it. Look, man, I'm not somebody who should lecture people on language. You know, because clearly you know, if you're listening to this channel, I think I've said the F word at least more than once on this video. But guess what? This is my platform. This is my, you know, my thing. I sort of make the rules here. Granted, YouTube has the final say, but you know what I mean. I pretty much make the rules here. But, you know, it was just like when I was in radio. I didn't say the F word, mostly because I didn't want to get sued by the FCC. And I didn't want to get fired. Because my boss would have fired me if I just went off and started cursing on air, because again, the station would have gotten in trouble with the FCC. It would have been a whole thing. So yeah, we have rules on language. You have to shut up. We also have rules right now that you have to wear a mask because of all the COVID thing. Yeah, it's annoying. You know, everybody's like, "Whoa, but we're all touching the chips. We're all doing this. We're all doing that." And I'm like, yeah, I don't make the rules, dude. I just, you know, hell, I get paid minimum wage. I get paid less than minimum wage, actually. It's a whole thing. I can get paid less than minimum wage because I technically work for tips and everything, even though I make good money doing what I do. It's a whole fucking thing I'm not going to get into. But, you know, we've got fucking rules. And yes, we can make and enforce these rules. And people are blown away by that. It's a whole thing. Either way, back to the story. But, you know, so she's cursing, saying how she wants the police to get involved. And I'm just sitting there, closing my eyes, going, "Dear God, please let the police get involved. This would be so funny to see this person get carted off in handcuffs." Oh, my God. God damn it. Well, you know, security comes over, talks to her. Eventually, they escort her out. So, whole thing's solved. Although it was pretty funny that, you know, while she was waiting for security to come over, my pit boss goes back to doing his thing. The floor goes back to the other side of the pit, and she's taking care of the other couple games that she's watching. And I'm just standing there with this lady right in front of me. She's talking to me, and I'm just kind of sitting there tapping my hands against the table, kind of feeling like the thief who got left caught holding the bag. Kind of just standing there going, "Oh, this is really awkward. I'm just gonna watch the TVs." You know, so I'm watching professional poker, trying to ignore this lady talking to me, because I'm like, this is above my pay grade. What more do I have to do? You know, eventually it all gets solved, but I have to go back into the office to fill out an incident report, you know, of what the hell happened. And that was really funny, because, you know, I got to say bitch and just because I'm not sure who would be horribly offended by this word. The C word, I got to write both of those in a work report. That was pretty fun. I actually had to go back and ask our shift manager. I asked them, if I'm using all these words, it basically goes me, the dealer, floor supervisor is above me, pit manager is above me, then we have a shift manager. Well, technically, we have a pit manager who's kind of like in charge of everything on the floor. So I guess they're like the floor manager. And then we have the shift supervisor who's basically in charge of all things table games. Oh, fuck me. That was a bad jump. That was on me. So, you know, it's just the high, you know, I'm just kind of, I was getting sent up the chain of command. So I go back there, I go over to my my shift supervisor and asks her, so how specific with the language am I allowed to get? And she's like, well, you know, I mean, like, if somebody calls you a fucking asshole, like some people would say effing asshole or whatever, I'm just like, you know, I kind of told her, oh no, comfort is not the issue here. I'm just making sure I don't write something in this official report that, you know, you know, that I'm not, that, you know, that I'm going to have somebody say, AJ, you shouldn't have written that. And I'm like, oh, my bad. You know, it was, oh, man. The job I do, it's nuts. You know, the floor supervisor I was with, she came over to me later, said, you know, AJ, you and me, we can't work together anymore. Somebody always ends up in trouble. Because, like, the last 3 times that me and her have, you know, been at the same table, it just, somebody has had to get thrown out because they were drunk or fighting or something was happening. Hell, I had another argument with a player because the guy asked me on, because I was showing an ace. So, you know, I asked for insurance and all that, you know, usual blackjack stuff. He had a 20. And he asks me, oh, am I going to lose on 4 20s in a row? I flip over the blackjack. Yep. And take all the money. And this guy, he starts getting mad that I said that. I'm like, well, yeah. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, you asked. Whatever. And before anyone asks, yeah, we can kind of make jokes and do whatever. You know, I mean, we're people too, you know. I mean, we try and just get through the day and get through the work day and everything, just like anyone else. Hell, my pit boss walked over to me, you know, he said, sorry to the floor supervisor that she had to deal with that person, you know, run their mouth, and says sorry to me because I had to deal with their bullshit. Because, you know, everyone else can, you know, the supervisors can kind of leave and go do something else. I have to sit there and deal with it. It's like I said, like I'm the thief holding the bag when the cops show up, kind of going, crap. So, you know, we're going to go do this quest before we close out. So, you know, of course we make jokes and we, you know, otherwise you go crazy doing our job. Yeah, this guy just got mad at me. He's going, yep. Although the guy who was, one guy who was sitting at the table thought I was really hilarious. I thought I was pretty funny on that too, but, you know, it's just me. Oh man, this job, it's yeah, to me it's a good week if I can go a week without getting yelled at by someone. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens. It happens fairly frequently. I had a guy a couple weeks ago. I made a mistake. You know, it is what it is. You know, I forgot to check my ace for a blackjack, and, you know, I ended up having it, and, you know, we already went through the shoe and everything, so he slams the table, he's all mad. I told him, dude, calm down. And he's like, what, me calm down? And starts yelling at me. I'm like, yeah, calm down. Because I'm getting my floor over, and it was the situation, which basically, under that situation, I tell my floor, say, hey, look, this happened. And they say, well, all right, take the money and take the cards, and nothing we can do about it, because, you know, we can't put cards back in the shoe. You know, I had a blackjack anyway, so it would have been a loss, so it doesn't really matter. So, you know, it's one of those, yeah, I made a mistake. It happens. All we can do is move on. But this dude, you know, me and him, we were arguing and fighting. I even told my supervisor, I said, look, you know, I'll sign something if I have to, something that says, you know, that I acted a little inappropriately, because I'll admit I got a little heated in that, more so than I usually do. You know, I apologized, and, well, to my supervisor, not so much the guy, because to him, you know, didn't, in all honesty, I didn't think I was wrong. But, you know, sorry, but I apologize. I'm like, look, I probably gave you a harder time because I got a little heated in that, and it is what it is. She's like, nah, it's a learning experience, you know. You just kind of go, everybody, you know, people around me all thought I was about to get into a fight with the guy, and I said, I probably was. But yeah, it's a weird thing in the job, you know. The guy eventually just shoves all his money forward, colors up. He ends up with about a couple, you know, good amount of cash. I want to say it was like $8,000 or something like that. I mean, this was like about a month or so ago. I'm not sure how much he dropped, but you know, so he colors up a good amount of money, and eventually later in the night, I get moved to another table. He comes over to play at my table. Doesn't even recognize me. Also loses the money, and that was pretty funny, but he was apparently also giving other dealers trouble and everything, so, you know, it wasn't just me, but it's part of my job. It is what it is. I had and the stories I've got a lot of just weird stories of just people I've gotten into fights with. I had one guy who walked away getting all mad because of, God damn it, we're not a big fan of him. I mean, he hasn't shown up in a long time, but the way he would play, he'd play a $25 chip, 2 5s, a 250, and like 2 or 3 white. So, you know, it's already a pain in the ass to, you know, excuse me. It's already a pain in the ass to, you know, deal with all that stuff, because I got to break down pretty much every color and then pay out each individual color. It's just hard on a payout. But then on a blackjack, it becomes even more complicated. And honestly, that's probably why he does it, to make it hard and slow down the game while somebody's thinking of how to pay something out.
We don't know anything. I want answers. How dare you threaten us? My lord, maybe you can talk sense into them.
Tell me what this is about.
My lord, I am Saburo, a highly respected merchant in Umugi.
If you want my respect, earn it. Why are you threatening these people?
My family has gone missing, and these people refuse to speak. Something foul has happened.
Why was your family here?
I made arrangements for us to escape the island. We were to meet here, then sail for Iki.
That's not possible. The Mongol fleet controls the sea.
I paid a crew of smugglers to take us to safety. Unsavory sorts. But they've helped several families since the invasion. My wife Aki was terrified. And little Jotaro wouldn't stop crying. I had to do something.
And now your family's missing, along with the smugglers.
And these people know something.
I will find out what happened. You will remain silent.
Yes, my lord.
If this doesn't end with this guy getting punched in the face, I'm gonna get mad. Yeah, either way, this guy is playing all this annoying shit, and eventually he loses he loses everything he had, and he throws his big fit as he walks away. All my bosses are walking up to me saying, "Good job."
This man claims his family was here recently. Did you see them? Nothing? Has anyone heard about smugglers promising safe passage of Tsushima?
My lord, I think I saw them. A woman and a little child clutching a toy.
Where did they go?
I didn't see them leave.
I saw no one like you describe.
I want to hear from each of you.
You know, and I mean, if anyone thinks, well, why are you wishing for all the players to lose? And like, it's not that we wish for players to lose. I mean, honestly, because of all of us, to all of us, we're, I mean, we get paid either way. We're, off tips and, we're all salaried and everything. So, all of us are like, win or lose, we get paid. Hell, we want you to win because then you tip us more. That's generally how this works. That's the whole thing with the casino. It's the casino's money. I don't care. But if you're going to be, but frankly, if you're going to be a pain, you're going to yell at us, you're going to fight with us, generally just disrespect us because you think you can, yeah, then we're going to kind of root against you. That's just kind of how it's kind of like any service job. That's just kind of how it goes.
Strike me down. I don't know a thing.
Do any of them talk about escaping the island?
Only the rich can afford it. Ask Chota. You talked to some of those families, didn't you, Chota?
I only got here yesterday, I swear.
He's running away. Get him!
You! Stop! I don't know anything!
Start talking.
The smugglers were here. They led the merchant's wife and child away. I followed, but they caught me. Said if I told, they'd cut my throat.
I promise you, they won't get that chance. Where did the smugglers take them?
West. There's a watchtower on the coast. I think that's where they meet their boat.
Alright, because I'm lazy. But yeah, like I said, that's just kind of the, kind of how the business works, it's like I said, we don't root against anyone,
Are close.
Because, I mean, I've had players who think, oh, you want me to lose, you're playing against me, think they're playing against the dealer, and I always look at people and say, no, not really. I'm like, I honestly don't really care if you win or lose. I mean, like I said, yeah, I'd rather you win and not be a pain and everything, because then I can give you money, you give me money, we can sit, we can laugh, we can joke, because I've had plenty, I know I focus on the bad ones, but frankly, I've had tons of great, just interactions with players, people who just have fun and sit and talk and all that stuff.
Come here and fight!
I've had tons of those as well. So, I mean, I don't want to make it seem like this job's all dealing with crazy people. It's just one of those that you remember a lot of the the eccentrics because, I mean, that's just... I jumped the gun. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty much that's it. I mean, if you're gonna, if you're gonna sit and have fun and joke with me and all that stuff and all that, oh hell yeah, I'm more than happy to root for you to win, and then let you tip me, I make money, you make money, we're both having a good time. Hell yeah, that's what we want.
You saved us! I have nothing worth taking.
You're safe now.
I don't understand. They said there would be a boat to meet us.
There's no way off the island. They plan to
Sorry,
take
joking.
you and kill you. Was there a woman and a little boy with you?
No, just us.
Go home. His family might still be nearby.
Well, yeah, there we go. I'm done. I'm done complaining. I guess not complaining, but basically what I'm saying. My job is it's a weird job. I always describe it like that. No, I like how it keeps this, you know, this little red piece of cloth or something stuck to this wood. It kind of, it's a subtle visual marker. It kind of gives you that, if the dead body, if you don't see the dead bodies, you know, maybe you'll catch that flowing cloth. It's just kind of a way to say, hey, there's something over here that you might want to come look at. I've noticed the game do that a few times. Jesus Christ, what am I looking for? I mean, I know I'm looking for this guy's wife and kid, but like, am I looking for bodies? Am I looking for what the fuck am I looking for? I thought maybe they're up there. Can't be up there. This search area is oddly shaped. Why would you leave the sword in the body?
A woman and a boy
There we go.
killed recently.
Ah, really? You're not going to show the dead child?
At all.
Cowards.
Maybe Saburo will recognize it. Needs to know.
God damn it, I love the whole ghost stance thing. It's really fun to watch all those one-shot kills or whatever. Do I ever get that armor that Jin's wearing on the box? You know, if anybody knows, because clearly the armor I'm wearing is not that armor. I really like that armor that was, you know, in all the promo material and on the box and all that stuff.
My lord, did you find my family?
I found this.
Huh? Jotaro's toy. I don't understand.
The smugglers. They lied to you. There was never any boat.
No. Everyone in Omugi knows who I am. They wouldn't!
They did. Your family is gone. I killed those responsible.
You didn't save them.
They were already
What kind
dead.
of samurai are you? All of you! You betrayed us! You did this! You did this!
Saburo, we need to stand together. Take what money you have left and help these people fight back. But first, bury your family.
Alright, well, let's close out by picking up a couple skills. Yeah, let's go into the ghost. Let's see here. Explosive shrapnel. Oh, that's actually... Can't believe I've never picked up that skill. Or really known what that skill does. Alright, guys. I think we're going to close out here. I want to say, as always, thanks so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links and stuff is down in the description below. Well, actually, not Facebook anymore. I'm basically closing that down. Either way, the social media that I use is in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. More next time. Until then, my name's H.A. Gills. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.